in ancient times, well, because she's a goddess too, if you look at Kapapa Aweo Kawaikini, Wailua River, if any of you have seen it, it's pretty doggone wide, yeah?
Yeah.
But to her, it's a little ditch. And back in the day, there was a papa, which is, if you're familiar with papa he'enalu, surfboard, it's a plank. So before time, there was a plank that went from Wailua to cross the ditch up to Kawaikini so she can get to the other side. Well, when she got there, there was this mo'o. And if you know about mo'os, we won't say it too loud. This one wanted to make trouble. Of course, this mo'o didn't know that Hi'iaka was a goddess. So, she would play around with Hi'iaka and would pull the plank up and down so she could see it. So, Hi'iaka's going, where is this plank going up and down? Papa awe pukia ela italani. So that's up and down, pulled up and down the plank of Kawaikini, the way to cross the ridge. Does that make sense? Does everybody see that visual? Okay. Alai ia elai no no. So, in poetic terms, if you notice, there's Vai Ale Ale, huge mountain. No no, which is also, we'll refer to it as no no, but just so you guys know, it's the sleeping giant. But the name is no no. Okay? It's another hill. On the other side of no no, Mauka of no no, beyond it is Liko Puha, which is the great expanse, Mauka. So if you're on Wailua's side looking up at no no, you cannot see Liko Puha because it's on the other side, right? So all this refers to Pilikia, to troubles. There's a Hawaiian language saying, if you ask Pehea Oe, our response would be, Oya mau no I ke alo pali. Means, I'm doing okay, but I have this pali, this precipice in front of me. It's in front of me. So it's, even though I have troubles, I'm doing alright, but it's there. But I have to look at it. It's like, okay, I'm just going to keep on going, even though the pali is in front of me. So all this poetic reference is in reference to Hi'iaka trying to get to the other side. Well, Hi'iaka was kind of not so happy with this mo'o. And she went, mo'os, if they're in like godlike form, aren't in the mo'o form, but she just went zapper and then she became like a stone mo'o. And from what I understand, maybe you Kauai people can help me, there is supposed to be some formations there that look like a mo'o, of where that person is in the rock formation. So, Hi'iaka was upset. And Kumu said the maipa I te leo he ole kahia mai was something that was added on for Hula. So that's for you folks to maybe investigate some more. But that's the story, okay? So what happened? Hi'iaka arrived in Wailua. She's trying to find Lohi'au, who's Pele's love, but she couldn't go get him. She sent Hi'iaka to go get him. Where? And on the other side, because she was there in Wailua, she had to get to the other side. She had to cross across Kawaikini. There's a plank there, a way to go across. As she was there, there's a poetic reference to no no as another sign of Pilikia, that she could not see the expanse of Liko Puha because of this Pilikia in front of her. And then Maipa Italeo, well, she was upset that this mo'o is not paying attention, and then after that, she went to take care of the mo'o. Okay?
Hey, Liko, what's the mo'o in the chant, or you have to know the story?
Yeah, the hukia elai kalani. It's actually, it could be huki ia ela. The plank is pulled up and down. Huki means to pull, yeah?
So how we know it's a mo'o, though?
Because I'm telling you.
Oh.
No, yeah, it's, you know, passed down knowledge, right? There's so much that we don't understand in these days because our kupunas are ma'a to the stories. They knew all the stories. Yeah. So there's poetic references to certain things that we have no concept of nowadays, unfortunately. So I'm sharing this with you so you know that. Oh! Okay. Any other questions?
So, yeah.
Yes.
How does this translate into a request to ask him to come into the halal?
Because as she stands at the precipice, the mo'o is not paying attention. Just put that thing back. Well, it's actually you're standing in front, looking at no and kawaikini as a challenge to get. You want to get to the other side. You want to get to your destination, to your goal. Well, if you're thinking of Hula, it's on the other side of the door, right? And you have to call, and somebody has to answer you. Because in Hawaiian thinking, you might not deserve to be taught. I've heard of stories of students standing out and chanting before the kumu felt that they did it right, and they were allowed, they deserved to come in and learn from them. Because basically, our kupuna it's like this full repository of knowledge, and we're lucky that she's willing to teach us. But if she feels that you're not going to take care of that knowledge, if I don't feel you guys are going to take care of what I'm sharing, I'm not going to share it with you. So I'm trusting you folks, just like in Hula, that what is being taught, you are going to take it and take care of it and respect it. Because, respect is a big thing in Hawaiian thinking. You have to respect the land, people around you, no matter what, yeah? And if you don't, well, that's a whole different story. But we won't go there. But you understand how that thinking, as far as trying to get to the other side, to call out, please don't hold your voice. Don't suppress your voice. Let me in to learn from you. Okay? You have a question?
Which sounds like a request for welcome. Is there a mele which is a
Yes,
response?
it's called a mele kahea, which the kumu does, or the person in charge, calls out and says, I hear your voice. Come inside and eat till your mouth is just a jar. Till your mouth is so full it's broken and hanging. I have the voice. The voice is all I have. Come inside and learn. So those two go together. So mele komo, you have to remember, it's mele komo is to go inside, komo to komo. It's not the kumu telling them to come inside. They're calling them, kahea. That's where the mele kahea, look, he ole kahea mai e. So don't suppress your voice. Don't let the kahea be nothing. Call me in. Okay?
Why is it translated, there is no call of welcome? Does it mean
Ole is nothing. Ole means nothing. So it's like she called, Hiaka called, but nobody answered.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
And no call here.
Yeah, in Hawaiian thinking, when you, I know it's, how can I put this nowadays? When you go to somebody's house in Hawaii, you take something. You don't go empty-handed. You always bring shoes, cookies, something. And you ask, it's to, how do you call it? To be hosted. Oh, okay, I keep on thinking in Hawaiian. And you don't have to be hosted. Some people can hear you. I won't deal with them. But if you come humbly, most times, yeah. No problem. Yeah, it is a gift. Because, as you know, most times people open their homes to you. Whatever little they have, they'll give you. Right? This is all I have, a little of this one. I mean, there's lots of tales about how some gods are testing the people. They'll go to some people's house and they ask for water and a place, and they say no. Well, they got taught a lesson. And the person that gave them what little they had, they shared it. They were blessed. So there's moral lessons in that. There was another question back there, Dan.
Well, I was just wondering, when it says ole kahea mai e, there is no call of welcome. That's, so you're saying you're going to use your voice even if there's no call, and then hopefully there will be a call.
No, you're chanting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm not understanding, but this is what I'm going to try to explain. You're chanting. Normally, as you're approaching someone's house, you would chant. He aloha o valkeia, mai hilo mai ai ko halini. It's to the beautiful house in the lovely area of Punakalani Honua. Here I am humbly before you. Please welcome me in. So you wait. And you wait, and then usually from inside the house, aloha mai, hele mai, komo mai. That means you are welcome. Come inside of my house. I will host you. So if mai pa'i ka leo, it's a tradition that you will hear a voice to answer you. So Hiaka is saying, don't hold your voice back to me. She's a god, right? Don't hold your voice back to me. Give me an answer. Some of the Hawaiian thinking is like, which is kind of hard to kind of figure out in translation to English context. If you look in the Olelo No'ea for food or something or some kind of moral issue, you'll always find the opposite. Someone was acting bad, you know. Okay, that's too much.
It's like this is like a direct English translation, but it's not really quite the meaning.
No, it's not quite the meaning, correct.
Yeah.
The context of it is in Hawaiian thinking, you have to be called in.
Right.
You have to be called in. Otherwise, you're not welcome. And it's a tradition. Okay, so I will only this. I want you all for tomorrow to practice your hakalama when you can. Okay, remember the one I gave you. Remember how we did it today? Short, hakalama, like that. So try it. Try it all. You know the short way. Like that. Okay. And I want you to memorize the first 4 lines. Okay? Just commit it to memory. You don't have to know how it goes. Yes?
I wanted to ask if it's okay to video you.
Yeah, sure. The first 4 lines, I want you guys to memorize it. It's easy. Visualize with the story I told you. Steep stands the mountain. O vai ala ala wai ala ala wai lua. That means the plank was pulled up towards the heaven. Kapapa, what was pulled up? Kapapa away o kawaikini. The plank that crosses kawaikini. Okay? I want you to try to do this. We can do this. Okay, I'm going to close with how we're going to do it. Within the parameters of ole ka holo, once you know the characteristics, it's up to the chanter to use them and implement them to how they see fit. But for us, we're going to learn the way I learned it in the beginning. And then maybe next year we'll do a little something different. Okay? Kunihi Mauna italai o vai ale lai vai lua. Ongea ela italan te papa awe o te waiti. Ya ela no lalo ti pa la no to te pai. Nei ba italo e o sa mai. Okay. Mahalo nui. Apopo.